April 2, 2022, Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. A bag worth $32.46, already returned to the store, ends in a custodial arrest, not for the theft, but over a name. This is the legal anatomy of that arrest.
Camera here, by the way, if you would like to see it.
Alright, what's going on here?
So he called me. I work in the other store, the East 16 location. He called me. He said his customer didn't want to pay for the bag.
Okay.
He was on FaceTime with me. I saw him put the bag in there.
Okay.
He explained to me the system declined this transaction. I have the receipt in there. Yeah.
Okay, so moving forward, what do we want to do at this point in time? Are you all content with getting your property back?
But yeah, we just got it back, but he threw it at us.
Okay, but I mean, y'all want to press charges for theft, or are we suggesting that because y'all have your property back?
I don't want my name on this. Steve Jason or you want press charges, like this the store. Can I call my manager?
Yeah, by all means. I got to know what y'all want to do.
See what I'm saying? You could have been avoided. You did all of that for what? No, that's not the point.
Can I see your body card? Hey, I don't know. So this customer here.
Can you do me a favor? Can I see your ID? You don't got your ID? How'd you get through security today?
I don't know.
Can you just cooperate, bro?
He got the, he know everything.
Man, I'm asking you. I'm not worried about what Prospect has. Do you have your ID?
I don't know. Let me see it. Let me see it.
See what? No, sir. Do you have your ID?
I don't know what to do.
Okay, look through your bag and grab me your ID. We're not playing around now.
Can I talk to him? I'm the one who convinced him to get it back.
Okay. Talk to my partner behind you. I'll talk with him.
Well, I'm sorry.
I got a flight ticket, that's all I know.
Right now, you're detained for possible theft. I need your ID. All right, what's your name and date of birth?
He got it, bro.
Man, I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to you right now. Right now, you're being detained. I'm asking for your name and date of birth.
Yeah, I work over there.
You can go a whole lot simpler. I'm not looking for a Visa card. I'm looking for your ID.
My name's on.
Man, you willing to cooperate with me or not?
No.
I'm trying to. No?
Can you just cooperate, give me your ID, please?
What's your name and date of birth, sir? Because you know I can arrest you for theft of property right now, right?
I ain't stealing.
They called us for theft of property. That's why we're here. You were in the possession of stolen property.
No,
is this the route we're going? Again, I'm trying to work with you. I need you to put your phone down. Give me your ID.
I had to find it. I had a big bag, you know.
Then start looking for it. I'm not playing this game with you. All right, man. I need your ID.
Fine.
You don't have a hard copy in your bag? How'd you get through security?
We went through all this already.
No, we didn't. You didn't give me answers.
I'm trying to find my itinerary.
I'm not looking for your itinerary. I'm looking for your identification card.
You'll find it. I'm looking for it.
So y'all have video of him taking that bag? Okay. And what's the value of the bag?
There was $30.
$30?
$35.
All right, man. I'm giving you one more opportunity to give me your ID. I ain't playing this game anymore. I'm going to just put you under arrest for theft right now.
All right. You have an ID when you come through.
He gives me a boarding pass and then they check them over there with security and give them back.
You had ID. What airline is this?
Doesn't matter what airline it is. We're not worried about the airline right now. I'm worried about your identification card.
I don't know, they asked him some questions and more questions.
This is my flight right here.
I'm not worried about your flight. Give me your identification
I
card.
don't have one. This is my flight.
Okay, then what is your name and date of birth?
I just tried to give it to you.
You try to give me your credit card. Say real simple.
With my name and date of birth on it.
What is your name and date of birth?
I'm trying to give it to you. I don't read that well. You don't know your name and date of birth? You write that down.
Z-Core, is that your first name?
Yep.
Okay, your date of birth is on here. What's your date of birth?
August.
You're not lying to me, right? Lying to me as you're detained is another offense, and I will go that route if I have to.
Sounds good.
What is your date of birth? All right, here's your credit card.
I don't have it.
I don't care. Stand up.
I can't stand.
Okay, then lean forward. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest right now for
Put my
this.
phone behind I'm gonna put my phone in my car. Wait, don't touch my phone.
Hey, put your hands behind your back.
I can't walk.
Let go of your phone. Let go of your phone.
Edward 5, I got one in custody for theft property.
Start with the detention. Under Terry v. Ohio, police may briefly detain a person on reasonable suspicion. Specific articulable facts suggesting crime. Identified store employees reported a taking, described the suspect, and pointed officers to his gate. An eyewitness theft report clears that bar comfortably. Now the identification demand, where this case turns. Texas Penal Code Section 38.02 is narrower than most officers state and most citizens assume. A person who is merely detained has no duty to identify. Refusing to give a name during a Terry stop is not an offense in Texas. The duty to provide name, address, and date of birth attaches only after a lawful arrest, and the statute requires information, never a physical document. So the repeated demand for, quote, your ID overstated the law twice. No card is ever required, and nothing at all is required while detained. Hyabel v. 6th Judicial District Court let states criminalize silence during stops. Texas chose not to. Silence was free.
I gotta go to my flight.
You're going to jail. Where are you going?
I'm not going nowhere.
All right, we'll see.
All right, we'll see.
Said $30 for that?
$32.46.
You gonna be here for the next couple hours so I can come back and get your information? Or within the next
I'm
hour?
about to leave. You want me to write my information down?
Yeah, you got your.
It was his store.
You got your driver's license?
It's in my store.
Your store down at
E16.
16?
Yes, sir.
All right, I will come down there and meet you within the next 20 minutes.
Yeah,
That'll
that's
work?
fine. I could stay.
Edward 5, can you see me transport unit? Edward 31, I think.
My manager said he doesn't want to press charges.
Well, I've already got him under arrest for theft at
You
this
don't
point in
want
time.
to
So
press
if he wants to drop it at the end, that's fine. I've already got him under arrest for theft. At this point in time, I've already placed him under arrest for theft, so we're going that route.
I got a boarding pass. Okay. I'm supposed to be in C10, right? I got it. These cuffs tight.
That's all right. I'll check him when we get outside.
They're real tight, bro.
I will check them when we get outside.
Like time out, like circulation tight. They're real tight, bro.
I will check them when we get outside.
Time out, like circulation tight. No, I'm handicapped, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Handicapped people get arrested all the time.
You know, I get disability, right?
I don't care what you get. Your cooperation has gone a long way.
Your stuff. That's perfect, bro.
You can see me or Nicolás to reclamar notificaciones de que bueno que ha sido registrado el día de hoy.
Sorry, did I drop anything? Don't hit the dog.
Elevator inside. Stop right here. All right, bud, lean forward for me. I'll check the cuffs. Yep, I can get my finger in there.
No, you can't.
I can get my fingertip in there. I lock them so they won't get any tighter. They're not meant for comfort, sir.
I see. You got body cam on?
Of course.
Live right now?
Of course.
I want to apologize.
Okay.
I need assistance when I'm done taking back in there. So I can catch my flight. It's finna leave.
That'll be on you.
See, that's bullshit. Over $30 and he got my card that I gave him to pay the fucking shit.
Charles 2, Charles 3, or Charles 4.
You flying to Los Angeles?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to go. My leg fucked up. I can't walk.
Probably not gonna make it to LA today.
Huh?
Probably not gonna make it
I
to
bet
LA
I'll make it
today.
the other day.
Okay.
Make music.
Loading and unloading
Those are all
only.
parking
You got a
is
ticket?
available in the terminal.
Did you run him at all?
I have not yet.
No additional cost.
I need a wheelchair assistance too.
What's your last name?
It's on the thing, ain't it?
Well, I'm asking you.
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's on there.
That may just be a cigar right there.
I don't smoke weed.
Didn't say you did.
You smelling like I do.
We got it. Part of our job.
Attention customers. Effective immediately. Curb stops are for garages.
Hyphenated last name?
No additional cost.
Man, you're under arrest at this point in time. You got to identify yourself properly, otherwise that's another charge.
Alright.
I'll take these credit cards.
Confirming that first thing spilling.
I don't have any warrants, bro. I'm not wanted. I don't do shit. I don't fucking.
That's what he gave us.
I don't do shit.
I'm gonna pat down your pockets real quick. You already
You
get them?
did it already.
I got his front pockets. I am not gonna.
I do this in the airport if you don't know.
They
In
do?
your back pockets?
No. You know they do this in the airport. TSA way worse than you.
Okay.
I can't walk.
You don't have to walk.
I can't.
You're getting in the car.
I can't walk.
You can walk.
I can't.
That's an airport wheelchair. It's not yours.
But I can't walk.
Well, you walked up here.
No, I
You
didn't.
got in the wheelchair somehow.
You got
You
through
can get out of
I
it.
got here through a taxi
Okay, but you got through security.
and I didn't walk.
Okay, well, you're going to get in the car.
I ain't walking.
All right,
Don,
cool.
check.
I'll get your number later.
I need
It's
it
on my
now.
phone. I ain't giving it to you. It's on my phone.
I'll charge you with possession of identifying
I
information.
don't
Drop it.
fuck, bro.
Cool. All right.
I'll make this call once it's on. If it needs to go back into the file, the name and date of birth he gave us.
But the same statute contains a trap. Subsection B criminalizes a false or fictitious name, address, or date of birth during detention or arrest alike. That is a Class B misdemeanor, up to 180 days in jail and a $2,000 fine. The underlying theft, under Section 31.03, sits below $100, Class C maximum $500 fine, 0 jail. The arithmetic is brutal. The lie, if proven, is an order of magnitude worse than the crime it concealed. Officers stated on camera that the name and birth date given were inaccurate. If that allegation holds, it is the entire case. The arrest itself raises 3 distinct legal questions. Is custodial arrest for a fine-only offense constitutional? Yes. In Atwater v. Lago Vista, itself a Texas case, the Supreme Court held custodial arrest for even a minor offense constitutional when probable cause exists. Probable cause existed here, eyewitnesses, store video, and a fixed value. Second is the arrest authorized by Texas statute, murkier. Article 14.01 of the Code of Criminal Procedure limits warrantless misdemeanor arrests to offenses committed in the officer's presence, and this theft was not. The state's best answer is Article 18.16, which permits seizing a suspected thief along with the stolen property, weakened here because the property was returned before police arrived. Third, does a statutory defect create a federal claim? No. Virginia v. Moore holds that an arrest supported by probable cause satisfies the Fourth Amendment even where state law forbids it. Any remedy lives in a Texas courtroom, not a civil rights lawsuit. On force, Graham v. Connor sets the standard. Objective reasonableness at the moment, not hindsight. Handcuffing is a standard incident of custodial arrest, and complaints of tight cuffs drew a fingertip gap check and double locking roughly 90 seconds later. In the Fifth Circuit, which governs Texas, Glenn v. City of Tyler holds that tight handcuffing without more than minimal injury is not excessive force. The pocket search required no separate justification. United States v. Robinson makes a full search of the person automatic upon any lawful custodial arrest.
Not getting anything.
I'm getting something.
No, you're going with us.
All right, stand up.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
trip to
can't
jail.
stand up. I can't walk. Help me. Help me.
I'll wheel him over there. We can get it. But you gotta put your feet up if you're so.
These shit's tight. I can't. My hands numb. You call an ambulance? My hand numb.
talk to Mr. Jeff.
I'm talking now.
Okay. All right, hop up.
Help me up. I can't use my right leg.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. What are you doing?
You gotta check your back pockets.
Oh, I'm catching a cramp.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on.
You turn around.
Shit, yeah. I'm losing.
Man, I already checked them. The more you cooperate with us, the sooner you get over there, the sooner you can take them off.
Alright, how about? I'm fast gonna get in.
Put your left foot up there. You can use your left foot,
Use
right?
my right foot.
That's why I asked you. Put your left foot up, right?
Yeah.
Put your left foot up there. And then put your body weight up in the car. Just slide in the seat.
So are you charging him with identifying?
He said he gonna drop the charges.
Theft right now.
Theft?
I didn't steal nothing.
He doesn't
He said
know.
30. I didn't see it. Do I have a slow bag right now?
Get your feet in.
Don't identify.
I didn't steal shit.
Charge you with that as well.
If they come to find out, once they do your fingerprints, that
Okay.
what you gave me isn't
Okay,
accurate,
bro.
it'll be an initial
Okay,
charge
bro, damn.
along with these.
I'm not worried about that. I got bone money.
Okay. Here, we need to put the seatbelt on you.
I can't move.
Okay.
What am I gonna do?
Just sit there.
What state are we in? Ow!
State of Texas.
I'll never be back.
Well, I think I speak for most Texans when I say thank you. So,
All right.
appreciate it.
I'm going to Los Angeles. Los Angeles. And then Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
What's
Fun.
your date of birth? We'll find out.
All right. Thank you.
Dane said we'll figure out who he is.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to in motion to get there.
Let me get it. You want to start?
I've got 8 hours on the side.
All right. I'll stay available.
The outcome of this case is unknown at the time of analysis. No public record identifies the parties or the disposition. Expected charges, theft under $100 Class C, and failure to identify by false statement, Class B if falsity is proven. The arresting officer receives a B-. The detention was lawful, probable cause was methodically built, the arrest threat was correctly tied to theft rather than silence, and force stayed at the floor of the spectrum. The deductions, an ID demand that overstated Texas law, a delayed response to specific complaints of numbness, genuinely debatable statutory arrest authority, and the heaviest discretionary choice available over 32 recovered dollars. Sound law, heavy hand. The traveler receives a D+. Texas law offered 2 safe exits, silence or a true name. He chose the only path worse than both, trading a $500 maximum fine for potential jail exposure. To his credit, non-resistance, compliance, and an apology kept a legal disaster from becoming a physical one. 3 lessons emerge from this footage. First, the line between detention and arrest decides everything. In Texas, a detained person owes officers nothing. An arrested person owes name, address, and date of birth. Second, silence is a protected option. A fabricated identity is a separate crime that fingerprints will eventually expose. Third, officers who demand more than the statute supports convert clean arrests into contested ones. And sarcasm on a body camera never helps the state. Let us know your thoughts on this case in the comments below. If you found this analysis useful, consider subscribing for more legal breakdowns of police interactions. Thank you for watching.